Say hi everyone, we're best friends.
You're not having a good time.
If I'm being really honest, that's 100% the worst part about being a dog mum.
I don't think you need any more of those. I don't know if any other dog owners feel like this.
This is not teamwork. Have you ever seen a more spoilt dog in your life? Warning, this video contains lots of irritating dog mum voice. I can only apologise, viewer discretion is advised because I am annoying. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know what you're thinking. Jesus Christ, Hans made an effort. And yes, I did curl my hair for you. You're welcome, my friends. I'm excited about filming today's video, so I'm going to film a little day in the life today, but I'm going to revolve it around the dog, much like my life. Believe it or not, I get quite a lot of requests in my DMs to do a day in the life of Sunny, so I thought I would kind of combine it, day in the life of Sunny, day in the life of being a dog mum, because this is my personality. If I had to describe myself, it would be, I'm Hannah, I'm 24 and I have a dog. There's not much else to me if we're being completely honest. So we're going to rewind back to this morning when I first opened my eyes. Sunny sleeps downstairs in a crate at night, so if my mum goes downstairs to get her, she runs up to my bedroom, and that is the following clip. I'm sorry, but you can't hate waking up in the morning when this is what you're greeted with. The sweetest little girl giving me sleepy cuddles. This is one of my favourite times of day. I love the morning cuddles and I love our evening cuddles. Anyway, she then sits on my bed for the next, I'd say half an hour or so while I get ready. I get dressed, do my makeup, do my hair, all while she's napping or staring me right in the face. And that brings us to this present moment. So a little bit about Sunny if you're new. Sunny is a cavapoo, so she's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel crossed with a toy poodle, and Sunny is now 2. She's going to be 3 in May, and she is genuinely the light of my life. But now that I've gotten ready, done my hair and makeup, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to go downstairs and have my breakfast, and I'm also going to do her breakfast. Do you want your breakfast? Oh my gosh, the ear. So for my breakfast this morning, I've got a couple of red velvet hot cross buns and a shreddy vitamin water in the flavour peach iced tea. I'm going to quickly eat this and then I'll do Sunny's breakfast. She'll never eat her breakfast if it's too early, so I have to give it a little bit of time in the morning. She's a little diva, aren't you? I'm a diva. And I'm licking my bum. When I tell you we're attached at the hip, this is where she sits while I eat my breakfast, and I eat my breakfast to the side. This is also how I have to edit these days. I'll have my laptop here and work, because she always wants to take prime position on my lap. So Sunny actually has some allergies. We've been backwards and forwards to the vets about it, and they've put her on this allergy tablet called, I want to say it's called Apoquel. So she has one of these tablets a day, but she does not eat tablets well. You can put it in anything. We've literally tried everything. We've tried cheese, we've tried all our favourite foods, we've tried hiding it, nothing works. She always gets the tablet out. So this is what we have to resort to. It's definitely a 2-person job. Actually no, we can both do it ourselves now, it's just easier with 2 people. So this is how Mum and I give her tablet once a day. It looks cruel, but it's not. She gets treats after, and she literally, if we say to her, come on, we've got to do tablets, she'll come over to us for it. We don't have to force it into her. But yeah, this is how we do it. Open. Good girl. Well done. Oh, we have to open her mouth as wide as possible and then put the tablet right at the back of her throat. I'm now going to do her breakfast. So Sunny eats butternut box, which looks like this. I've just got this one out the freezer. She eats the chicken, the beef and the turkey, and every few days I just get a few of them out the freezer to defrost and put them in the fridge, and then every day I open the packet and transfer it into her little Tupperware box. I just find it much easier to dispense it daily from this. Usually this is full at the beginning of the day, but we're a bit out of sync. Oh no, a carrot just fell out. So this is from yesterday, and this is just her breakfast. I also put a scoop of this powder on her breakfast every day. This is the 2nd bottle I've bought of this now from Amazon. It lasts for ages, and this basically just helps with their anal glands. Sunny had to have hers expressed quite often, but this powder seems to be working. It's much less often that she has to have it done at the vet's now. So if your dog is scooting around the carpet and you're not sure why, it could be that their anal glands need expressing, and this really helped us. I'll link it down below. I love butternut box. It genuinely smells really nice. Sunny enjoys it. It's fresh food. It's like human grade food. It's not raw food, it's cooked. You do you, whatever you think your dog eats best. But for us, butternut box is the one. Has been since she was about 3 months old. She's currently hiding under the dining table, so I know she's not going to eat this yet. So instead I'm going to put it in the fridge and then I'll take it to work with me after our walk, because I know she'll eat it by then. But next up on our list is a little walk. We do 2 walks a day. The longer one is normally in the morning. I've got the puppy. I've got the puppy. She's a sleepy girl. Oh, where's your face? There it is. You get lots of compliments on this jumper, don't you, dudes? This is from Park Lane Pup. And then she's gonna wear the burgundy doodles harness from Sunnyside today because it matches the jumper so well. She has her little ID tag, and top tip, you should never get your dog's name printed on their ID tag, just because if there's any nasty dog nappers out there, obviously they can call your dog over if they can see its name. So Sunny's just has an S on it with some flowers. It's from Tails and Bloom, and then obviously all my contact details are on the back. Her lead is from Sunnyside, the safety light is from Sunnyside. Obviously it's daytime, so we don't need that right now. On literally every one of Sunny's leads, I have the poo bag holder and the poo buddy for the used poo bags, and also a wrist strap from my Porchella. Right, here we go, getting her out of my car. In this next clip, it looks like she's abseiling. I promise I'm actually holding her. We had a lovely little walk this morning. We saw a few of her doggy friends. I always know the dog's name, but never the owner's.
I switch up where we walk every day because I'm very conscious of the fact that I'm a young girl walking her dog on her own. So obviously I don't want anyone to like know the route we walk every day, so we walk different every single day, which is not only more interesting for her, but safer for me. And it's also why I use the wrist strap and I have the alarm on my bag. I am well equipped. She does love her different types of walks as well. Like sometimes we meet more dogs, sometimes it's a more sniffy walk like today. Other times I'll take her to a field and she'll have a run. Just try and give the girl a bit of variety. Oh, she's gonna have a wee. Is it weird to film that? Oh, I've done it now. Don't know if any other dog owners feel like this, but I use the morning walk as I don't want to sound like all hippie and like, oh, she's such an influencer, but I find it like a really reflecting time. I'll think about my day, what I've got upcoming. I think about the business, I think about new products. I think, what could I use to make this walk better? Because if you didn't know, I have a dog walking apparel business, dog accessories like leads and stuff. I just find it a really good way to start my day, and really good for my mental health and obviously my physical health as well. Like I walk for at least an hour and a half every single day. She just saw a squirrel. Did you see a pesky squirrel? Just thought I'd add that because it's another perk of having a dog. It's getting out and about and being really good for your mental health.
Like an oak, I will stay right here in this valley and be closer to home.
Okay, I just popped home to grab her breakfast and now we're at the office. Here you go, Doodle Pips. You've had your walk, you've done a poo, you've done a wee. Now you've got room in your tummy for breakfast. I am really lucky in the fact that Sunny is really well behaved at the office. She's just rubbing her face around the carpet at the moment. Anyone else's dog do that after they've eaten? I call it the breakfast dance or the dinner dance. She knows that the office is work time, so she will literally sit on the sofa. Good girl. And she will literally sit here probably until we go home. I can't see you. Better? Every now and again we'll have a little bit of playtime. I've got a toy basket up here for her. But generally speaking, she's had her walk, she's had her breakfast now, she's done a poo, so she'll happily sleep here for like 3 hours. You're the best girl in the world, but I can't cuddle you all day. I've got to do some work now. I'm going to get on with packing the orders. She's going to have a nap. This is not teamwork, my friend. I feel like one of us is putting a lot more into the business than the other. Say hi everyone, I'm just at work. I'm going to work really hard. Yeah. I thought I'd explain what I'm doing in case you're new around here. So this is me downstairs in my stock room picking all the orders for the day. I love you so much. That bit was just a brief interval. That happens at least 42 times a day. So here I am packing the orders. This customer had ordered the Woodland Wonders collar, poo bag holder, 2 sage green poo buddies and the Woodland Wonders harness. Adorable little set, if I do say so myself. Then I've got to do the postage, so I weigh each parcel, tape them up, add the postage label. Meanwhile, Sunny is hard at work, as you can see here, snoozing away again. And then I seal up all the boxes ready for the post office. Sunny helped me film a little reel. By help, help, I mean waited for treats while I just filmed different shots of her running about. I've decided that because Sunny's been such a good girl, not that we need an excuse, she's so spoiled, but I'm going to pop to Pets at Home. Mum needs a couple of bits from B&M anyway, and Pets at Home is on the same estate, so it'd be rude not to. So we're going to go and have a little trip to Pets at Home, let her pick out a new toy, and then she can bring it back. Does she need more toys? No, she definitely doesn't, but every now and again we like to do a toy drop at Dogs Trust, where we have a big clear out of all her toys, so it makes me feel less guilty about buying new ones, because Sunny enjoys it. The dogs at Dogs Trust get more toys the more that Sunny's got, and the whole process of going to Pets at Home, it's like Disneyland for dogs.
I don't think you need any more of those. That means she wants me to throw it. She's got loads of these like flat style of toys. She's already got this flat squirrel, but for some reason the flat hedgehog feels really sad. It's like roadkill. I honestly don't think I could buy that. Are you remotely interested? No, to be honest.
Then when I got back, I had my lunch and Sunny demanded a cuddle. So what else was I supposed to do for the next half an hour? Right, we're back and I've just had lunch, and I'm actually going to give Sunny a bath this afternoon. So about every 6 weeks she goes to the groomer, gets a full, I think it's called a hydro bath. It like goes straight down to her skin, so it's not even just the fur that gets washed, it's like her skin gets washed. So she has that every 6 weeks, but I like to give her a bath about halfway in between, or just whenever she needs it. My mum's at home, so she's going to help me, which is fab because it's so much easier with 2 people. And I'm going to show you how I give her a bath. So we don't do it in our bath, we do it in the laundry sink. I've had some comments before being like, why do you bath your dog in the kitchen sink? I don't, it's the laundry. An old towel goes where the dish drainer usually goes, and I find it easier to do it in a washing up bowl. She has a few different shampoos, so when she was itchy I was using this one on her paws. I got this on Amazon, anti-back, antifungal, itchy dog shampoo. But today I think I'm going to use this one, the hair of the dog anti-tangle dog shampoo, because I'm going to give her a really good brush later. But I do also really like this one from Way, so cute. They sent this to me and I love their human shampoo. I use the detox one all the time, so Sunny got a matching shampoo to me. It smells lovely as well. But first things first, I'm going to run some warm water and some of this shampoo into the washing up bowl. I will also put a little bit of this on her back once her fur is wet. Here she is. We do your back first.
Here we go.
Whee!
There's a good girl.
Good girl, Doodles. She looks so tiny when she's wet. Right, and then we do the front. Well done.
I can't get up alone. Too heavy on my own.
Oh, you're not having a good time. Let's rinse you off.
The world is moving on. I'm still standing here, searching for steady ground.
Oh, look at my little girl. She is not happy with me. Look at the face on it. So we're going to sit and have a little cuddle, and then I'll brush her when she's dried off a little bit. I asked you guys for some questions on Instagram about being a dog mum. So while we have a cuddle and dry off, try your little noggin, we're going to answer your questions. First up, someone said, how did you have the confidence to go to puppy training classes? Any advice? I was really nervous before the first class because I've never done anything like that before. Sunny's my first dog. It was scary, but you've just got to remember that everyone's there for the same reason. It doesn't matter if your dog's not well behaved. That is literally why everyone is at puppy training. Nothing you or they do is embarrassing because everyone's in the same boat. If they wee on the floor, if they poo on the floor, everyone's kind of expecting it anyway. Don't worry about it because 96% of the class is going to be you focusing on your dog and your dog focusing on you. Did you find the first time letting Sunny off lead scary? Anxious dog mum over here. I made sure that when I first let her off the lead there was no one around, and they taught me at puppy training classes to be the most exciting thing in the park. Take a toy with you, take your dog's favourite treats with you, engage with them from the very beginning for ages. And to be honest, even now, if there's a lot of dogs around off lead, I won't let Sunny off the lead just in case she gets scared of another dog, because she's a bit of a wimp. If she got scared, I'm not totally sure that she wouldn't just bolt. Would you recommend Sunny's breed for a first dog? Yes, I would definitely recommend cavapoos. So the main downside of a cavapoo is the maintenance side of them. They need a lot of brushing and a lot of grooming so that they don't get matted. That's the same with any doodle breed though. When their fur is curly, it can mat really easily, especially if she's wearing jumpers and stuff. So as long as you can keep up with the brushing side of it and the grooming expense, like I said, Sunny goes every 6 weeks and her groomer charges £35, which I think is so reasonable. She's there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours when she goes for a groom, and her groomer does such a good job. So they're the only cons. Other than that, I would recommend cavapoos in a heartbeat. Have you had enough now? She's gonna go and do a whizzy. Let me show you this and then I'll be back to answer more questions because she's gonna go nuts because she's soggy. I can't keep up. Ready, go! Where's she going? Ready, go! Meow, meow. What you doing? You can go up there. Scrabble, scrabble, scrabble. Are you quite finished? Okay, she's done whizzing. She's got her blankie. I've recently got a mini dash hound. How do you leave them by themselves safely and happily? Obviously, I'm no expert, so don't take my word for gospel, but I think if possible, if you can secure off an area that you know they're safe in, that they can't come to any harm. Like for example, our laundry is Sunny's room, so I've got an extendable baby gate. I'll put a picture on screen in that doorway. So when I go out, I shut that, I have her crate open, I have nothing in there that she can chew, not that she would now anyway, but especially when she was a puppy, I didn't leave any toys with her, and she might not have been happy, but she was safe. But the more you do it, the easier it gets for them. I remember starting off with popping out of the house for literally 10 minutes, no more than that, then 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, then half an hour, and now I can leave Sunny for, I would say my maximum would be probably 3.5 hours, and I will always walk her before that. Quite a few people said, what's your best tip for owning a dog? What's one thing you weren't prepared for? If I'm being really honest, I wasn't prepared for the level of commitment that it is. I knew in my head, right, this is a big commitment, like 12 to 15 years. It's going to limit the amount of time I can go out, but truly, like, I can go out for, like I said, 3.5 hours without her, and that's it. Unless you've got someone that can look after them. I'm very lucky that like my mum and dad would look after her, but even then I don't like asking them to look after her. They absolutely adore her and they never mind, but she's my dog, she's my responsibility, and obviously if I'm going out they can't. And I wasn't really prepared for that. I think the more people you've got around you, the better it would be. And if you're happy to use like a dog sitter or a dog walker or something, it could be better. But I have found it very restricting in a lot of ways, having a dog. Sometimes I do think like, oh my God, I can't do anything for the rest of my life. I'll watch a travel vlog and be like, I can't do that. I can't go on a 2-week holiday. I can't leave her. But the pros of having a dog far outweigh that commitment. She is my life, my soul, my being. Like, I would literally do anything for her. I would take a bullet for Sunny, and I don't say that lightly. What colour coat was Sunny when she was born, and when did she start to go lighter? This is super common in doodle breeds because the fading gene comes from the poodle. They always get lighter. Oh my gosh, she was so tiny. That makes me puppy broody. So she was never a red cavapoo, she was always an apricot. But the day we brought her home, you can see her colour in here. By almost 3 months, she was this colour, so a little bit lighter. By 6 months, she looked like this. This was when she was in season, hence why she's wearing a nappy. And then when she was 1, she looked like this, so she's like the colour that she is now. She also looks lighter when she's had a groom and her hair's shorter. So yeah, I would say the gene faded quite quickly and then it kind of like stayed the same-ish. And now she's still a blondie, but much lighter. Oh my God, this is a good question. Did going for a walk every day intimidate you before you got her? Don't know if I could commit. Yes, I thought exactly the same thing. Honestly, I was so unactive. I literally didn't leave my house. My only job at this time was YouTube. I would spend all day, every day at home, pretty much. And people always said to me like, you know, you've got to walk them every day. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's fine, but inside I was worried. Now, like I said, I walk her twice a day, and if it's like raining outside and we can only do 1 walk a day, I miss it. And I never thought I'd be that person. Going out for a walk with a dog is fun and it's good for your brain and it's good to get out in fresh air. It's made me appreciate nature way more. So yeah, if it's something you're worried about, don't be. It feels like a big commitment before you get a dog to leave your house every day, but when you're actually in the swing of it and you have no choice, you won't even think about it. Oh, okay, someone said, what's the worst part about being a dog mum? I'm gonna keep it real. The intrusive thoughts, the worry. I will often look at her, I can't even say it, Honestly, the day when she goes for the big nap and crosses the rainbow bridge, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. It scares me as much as it scares me losing my parents. And if you've watched my channel for a long time, you might know that death anxiety has a chokehold on me. And Sunny is up there with that worry. Oh God, it's just so sad. I just hate the thought of it. That's 100% the worst part about being a dog mum, is knowing that it's not forever. Even saying that makes me feel so sad. I feel like I'm gonna cry saying that. Okay, let's move on. Do you let Sunny kiss/lick you? Yes, I do. I never thought I'd be this person before I brought a dog home. I thought, yeah, she can lick my hands, but she's not licking my face. Now, I've actually taught her to give a kiss. I just make sure I wash my face very well before I go to bed. And the last question I'm going to end on today is, what's the best thing about being a dog mum? Let's end it on a positive note. Single-handedly is having a little companion, a little best friend with me all the time. And it's unbelievable how much she loves me and how much I love her. And I love that she loves me so much. I am her world, and I find that crazy. She's part of my life, but I am her whole life. And it's such a nice feeling knowing that she loves me and she finds comfort in me and she feels safe with me. And I just never feel lonely now. Oh, that was cute. Anyway, while she sleeps, I'm actually going to start editing this vlog. So I'm going to get some work done and change into some joggers. Why am I still wearing my jeans? Weird behaviour. This is possibly the least flattering angle I've ever filmed of myself. But anyway, here we are doing what we do best. I work, she sleep. Sunny, you look like little Boris. Let's give you a good old brush. So I start by using this one. This is from Tangle Teaser. This is like a surface level brush. It doesn't get right down to the skin, but I wouldn't want to just start with the slicker brush. This is definitely the best one for Sunny. And then the last brush we use is the comb, and this one is for like checking that there are no knots in her and no mats by the skin. Goes step 1, step 2, step 3. Her fur's still quite short because she's only been groomed 3 weeks ago, so it's not too hard to brush. She hasn't got any mats or any knots, I don't think. Anyway, let's do the comb test. Oh, look at that. It's at this point I imagine Sunny's thinking, Jesus Christ, I wish I had a different family. This girl and this brush are my nemesis. The bit that's difficult to brush on Sunny is her legs and her armpits because she hates them being brushed. Well done. That is such a good girl. I've been brushing for about 15 minutes now, so she's probably had enough. But I'm just going to clean her tear stains with this tear stain remover. Her tear stains aren't too bad. I think it depends on their diet, and butternut box isn't bad for it. But so we just get a little bit of this. I don't do this that often, to be honest, only when she has a big brush like this. Good girl. Ready, one more. I think she quite likes this. And last but not least, a little spray of this. Oh, lovely. You look so soft and fluffy now. Now she's all done, she's barking at me because she wants to play. What Sunny wants, Sunny gets. It's one of her favourites. Go! Who wants their dinner? Wag your tail if you want your dinner. That's a waggy tail. Which one do you want tonight? I've got these two out for you. Beef or turkey? Which one do you want? Oh, I think turkey's winning. Bon appetit. Enjoy. And this is my dinner. Quiche, chips and beans. It's time for the evening walk, and this walk is no joke. We need the scarf, we need the long coat, and we need the gloves. Last night I even wore earmuffs, but I did feel like a bit of a loser. But this walk won't be too long, maybe like 20 minutes, half an hour. Just because it's quite late actually. Oh my god, it's 8:20. And this one's ready too. Right, let's go for a little walk around the block, yeah? I love how I started off the day looking like this, and I've just got more and more dishevelled as the day's gone by. But we've just got back from our evening walk. Here she is, the star of the show. Anyway, I am about to have a bath. I'm going to take my makeup off. Then we're going to have a little chill evening together. We're going to have some cuddles. We're going to watch one of my favourite programmes on telly. It's called Dogs Behaving Very Badly. Honestly, to go from a girl who was phobic about dogs to now being utterly obsessed, talk about complete 180. I'm going to watch a bit of Catfish UK, because that is like one of my favourite series ever. I love Catfish, and the UK version is just... PS, if you're a YouTuber watching this and you've got a dog, please film one of these videos, day in the life of my dog / being a dog mum, because I feel like I would find it really fascinating seeing how other people look after their pets. Every evening Sunny has her cup of tea, which is basically just milk with the tiniest bit of decaf tea in it, and she loves it. Have you ever seen a more spoilt dog in your life? You're welcome. Then she always does a little burp. I'll see if I can catch it. I really hope you could hear that on the camera. Sometimes the burp is so loud that if I'm upstairs and she's downstairs, I can hear the burp from upstairs. It's like a human level of burp. I can't even cope. Look how cute she is. She's actually watching the telly, and this is her point of view. We're watching the dogs on the telly. She's a dog enjoying the telly. My heart cannot cope with this. Also, shout out to my zebra print pyjamas. This is the epitome of being a dog mum. It's 11:20. It looks like the daytime because we've got this really bright light in our garden. And I'm waiting for her to do a wee. Where is she? There she is, having a wee. Come on then, let's go to bed. I always put her on the lead as well for the last wee because then she doesn't bark. Because obviously it's late and I don't want my neighbours to hate me. And that's the end of her day. Every night when she gets into her crate, she gives Lammy a kiss. Oh, what a sweet girl. Would highly, highly recommend a Lammy. It's from Amazon. She's had it since she was a little puppy. And then she'll wake up at about 7:30. Night, sweet girl. See you in the morning. Night. So that was a typical day in the life of me and Doodle Chops, except she definitely loved this day because she got all the attention. She went to her favourite place, Pets at Home. Best day ever, right? Oh, she's just burped on me. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far, comment down below. Do you have any pets? If so, what have you got and what are their names? We would love to know. Any potential friends? Do subscribe to see our future videos. Give this video a big paws up if you like fluffy puppies. Oh. Big emergency, she saw a cat out the window. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you again next Sunday with another little video. Bye guys, love ya.